option. If it moves, just blow it up, okay? That's my philosophy. Just blow up everything. Why not? Might makes right. Wait, how many men do you guys have again? Not a ton. Do we know anything? We know that you're choosing integration. Yes, you're doing this stuff down there. You're integrating Korea. Up the Federalist. Yeah, they're just having a really... They can't beat Shaanxi, and I don't really know why. I don't know what about Shaanxi is making them confused. Well, let's get more oil as well. Do we need any more... Well, do we need any resources? Trade. Trade less with you. Trade with our vassal state. Trade with our vassal state. Maybe whatever more we need with the United States. Seems good to me. Push towards Chicago looks like it's going very, very well. You guys are going to push your way into Pittsburgh. They shouldn't have any real difficulty with that. And then after that, we do need to take Philadelphia. And I guess Cleveland's also apparently a pretty decent city. Boston fell? The British are in Boston. Oh no. We got a disaster on our hands. The second Krieg made its way to North America. Okay, Japan's canceled non-aggression pact. Seems a little rude to me, but okay. Yeah, we sank. No, we lost the submarine. Technically not us. The AI did. Okay, that's a lot of British units on our front. Philadelphia has fallen. Or Pittsburgh, I should say. So let's hold on to Pittsburgh. TSA is now about halfway dead. Might even need to send some reinforcements over there. Chicago's worth 40. Cleveland's 20, and then Philadelphia's 40 as well. How many men have we lost? We've lost 64,000. Actually, it's not that bad, mostly against the French. Okay, somebody... Austro-Hungary is federalized. United States of Greater Austria. I mean, to me, it looks like it's only one country right now, but what do I know? Chicago's fallen. Let's go. Put CSA down to about halfway dead. Newark is worth 15. No, two of you need to stay in Pittsburgh. I mean, Milwaukee is worth 15 as well. Madison is worth 10, so we got another 25 victory points there. Oh, Union Britain's also invaded into Newfoundland. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Hello, Greater Austria. You want to join the World War? I think it'd be very cool if you were to do so. Okay, the Kaiser is dead. China has now also canceled her non-aggression pact. Why would you pull out of Chicago? Because you're still doing... Yeah, no, get rid of this. The AI took back Pittsburgh. Excellent. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, let's go back here for a moment. How many troops does the British have? They've now also taken over Quebec City. And the AI is taking back Chicago as well. Lovely. This is exactly what I wanted. Who's this? That is Brazil. Okay, Brazil's taking over Puerto Rico. France has taken back Paris. So we are facing a couple of problems, I will admit. Afghanistan's about halfway dead. Move one of you guys to Herat. Kandahar will fall soon as well. How long does the campaign go on for? It's too long for you? There's not really like a date, I would say. Usually there's... I would say that when it doesn't really seem like any clear side is winning, and it's just kind of boring at that point, it is one way. If you get to the point in the campaign where it kind of sometimes feels like you're not accomplishing anything, or if there's ever a time where it feels like winning is impossible, those are usually times that I think would be a good time to call a series. Kandahar fall? No, it's going to fall in a moment. And then once Afghanistan's dead, we push away into Russia. Kill Russia. Germany can then focus all of its attention on the French. We did sink one German destroyer. We lost 3 on our side. So probably not a great trade. Okay, but it looks like the British, I think, should eventually kind of get pushed out. What's the latest data campaigns reached? In our first campaign as the SRI, I think it went until like 1948. By far the longest campaign I've had. Okay, so it looks like the Dutch... No, India's actually invaded their way into Sweden. Now it's time for these guys. Anybody who's on this line is going to be part of... You're not going to be part of this invasion. Are you not at war? You are at war with this guy. Oh, there's mountains here. Fair enough. Herat should fall in a moment. Do you have claims? You still don't have cores. How close is Russia to falling? They're about halfway there. Halfway towards death. More pressure on you. How much oil did we get? 12? 12 is pretty good. We'll spend that. Can any of the 3 major powers or Russia go to war in the Middle East? Russia does have... They can get claims in Turkey. They can claim Constantinople. Germany and the Entente, I don't believe do. I think it's just them. I think it's just Russia. While other countries can find themselves involved. I know, like, Assyria can declare independence. And then they can join up with the Entente. And theoretically, I guess the Entente and the Ottomans can go to war that way. But that's very, very rare. And if Assyria capitulates, then the war just kind of ends. Okay, Afghanistan. Welcome to independence. And now for being the front line against the Russian. Okay, none of this is core, but it's going to get the Russians off the back of the rest of the Reichspakt, which is kind of what I'm wanting. How many troops does Shang-Chi have? Like, how are you still alive? 37 at minimum? Damn. Where is also my spy? You have 50%. Just maintain your intelligence. It'll at least allow us to see when Japan is preparing to invade us, if they are at all. They might not because we are, or because they're at war with the German. I can't believe Germany's getting pushed back. I mean, we're slowly pushing our way into France. It's not an incredible push by any means. Let's go fight the Staler. We want to take Pittsburgh. It looks like the British are at least getting pushed out of Canada. So that's nice. How many more heavy tanks do we have? We have a lot. You know, we should actually build up... Actually, no, don't build up more. Let's just make our current battles tanks better. Can I make them in a 20 combat with? I can. Put more tanks in the heavy tank division. Can you invade Germany's Asia? I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. We already have annexed them. So that works out pretty well for us. We're just moving our way into Germany now. The 1943 heavy tank's a little expensive, so we'll hold off on that for now. We have no artillery upgrades. Whoops. That's pretty bad. Okay, but let's get our heavy tanks to be better. And then we got like an important thing. It might just be about the oil, which I don't really care about too much. Again, we need to take Pittsburgh. We still own New York City. We need to take back Chicago. Oh, we've been cut off from supplies. Oh, no. Okay, Moscow has fallen. And a royal wedding. How wonderful. Okay, so supply lines have once again been fixed. This is even 20 to 18. Because against you over here in Pittsburgh, huh? Ethiopia's gonna warn Somalia. Doesn't really affect us at all. Have we even met any Russian troops? Okay, we've seen a couple of Russian troops, but that's really about it. And are you unaggressive? You are, but you're still not being as aggressive as I would like you to be. Unfortunately. Fortunately, just not aggressive enough. And I want you guys that are moving your way towards Cleveland. So let's see if we can free these Canadian troops from supply hell. In the United States, you know, they're starting to make a comeback, which is what we want to see. That's a lot of CSA troops around here, huh? Boston's back in our control. The British still do have a bunch of ports in the area, which is a little unfortunate. Just a lot of naval invasions. How close is Russia to falling? They're at 36%. It's If they lose Anthnwam, that might be enough. How many parts do you edit it? Usually I do about 25 minutes per part. Somewhere between 20 and 30 is the typical time. So whatever that kind of ends up being here. Oh, you've left. You've just outright abandoned Chicago. Not going to complain about that. Please move back here for a moment. Leland's about to fall, and we can connect this line up all together. We know Milwaukee's worth another 25. Philadelphia's worth 40. Thinking like maybe we could try to take it. A little hard to say though. Probably would want to get a tank over there. Got the CSA down to 48%. We don't need to get them like normal capitulation. We just got to get them to the point where the event fires, where they kind of collapse. Well, how much is Lansing? Lansing is actually worth 10, so you know what? Let's try to take Lansing as well. I believe there's a Russia update coming. I don't know when it's going to be released, but they are apparently making it. Yeah, forces are still slowly pushing into the Commune of France. Like, it could be going a little better, but also, you know, it could be going a lot worse as well. We're still holding on to Pittsburgh. Washington doesn't matter because it's not actually territory of theirs. CSA is now down to 45%. Consolidated syndicates. I think the fact that they're called the CSA is just like a very old joke. That the CSA is in the north and not in the south. I'm pretty sure that's the only reason it's called the CSA. I might be wrong, but I'm like 99% sure that's the case. Paris back in German hands? No, not quite. Well, we actually are making a little bit of push through. We might actually eventually get our way to Marseille. You know, let's actually rush to Marseille right now. There's 5 units here. Should there be 6? 2, 3, 4. Oh, because you're technically stretching onto this side of the map. No. Just stay over here. How many countries are left that we have not played? Very few. There's no major country left that we have not played. Most of the countries we haven't played are actually in South America. It's mostly South American countries that we're kind of lacking. How much manpower does CSA still have? About 1 million. Pretty good for them. Still holding the line. In Milwaukee, it's another 25 here. Des Moines is worth 3. Spring World's worth 15. Indiana's worth 15. There's a lot of cities around that are worth a decent chunk of change. Okay, we did get surrounded in Marseille. We do own Marseille, so I guess that's something. I wonder if Austria's ever going to join this war or not. I have a feeling the answer is going to be no. Russia, 29%. You're worth 15. It's just the war with Russia. It lasts so long. Especially for the AI that does not victory point rush. Yeah, you're almost pushing your way into actual CSA territory as well. So that'll be nice. And hopefully once the United States wins the war wins the American Civil War, they will end up joining our faction. Because Canada usually gets in a decision where they can, like, tell the United States, hey, we'll give you back New England and Alaska if you join the faction. I'm not too sure if they'll do it. But I know that it's a thing that is possible. Maybe move our way down towards Indianapolis. I don't think we need to change any of this stuff. Let's just... a little more oil. And why don't we legislate some freedoms? Our stability is still kind of low. We do have another election coming up in 42. Okay, Marseille's about to fall. Pull out of the city. Don't want you getting wiped out. Aside from that, again, Purple Army... even 7's too... You know what? I always forget that we can assign traits to generals. Let's go with recovery rate on you. And then the troops in America. You actually don't have enough points for a trait yet? Huh. Give you infantry expert. Infantry expert's always usually pretty good for us. Apparently trade influence is too low with the United States now. No, it seems fine. Hold off for a